I love the morning, the ritual of it, turning the lights on, turning on the espresso machine. And this is my routine. Every day I make a fire. We heat our house primarily with our wood stove. And so all through the spring and summer, Erin is collecting wood from different friends that have had trees that have fallen. And it heats our house all winter long. And yes, Silvi follows me everywhere, especially in the morning when no one else is up. She is my buddy. Come join me for all the reasons why I love the morning, with space and time and quiet to think and pray and read. I build the fire up, and then, of course, as long as it's not pouring down rain, Sylvie and I head outside. Today in particular feels like a beginning because this is the first week back at work. We intentionally take January off. We don't schedule events. We have more time just to simply be and rest. We say no to so much so that we can really just hibernate and enjoy the loveliness of winter. And so here in the Pacific Northwest, it's cold and chilly, but still so beautiful to be outside. I love standing down by the water to hear the birdsong. So after they have sung all their songs for me, and I've taken big deep breaths, I make my slow walk back through the garden. I love seeing how everything is doing, what fresh growth there is, if any new little plants have started. And one bed in particular that I'm so excited about, I check it every morning, is our little greenhouse bed. Erin put a hinge on the top so that I could easily open it. And then we covered the top with the visqueen. And it's a little mini greenhouse. And we planted arugula and cold weather greens, and they're coming up. And then, of course, because it's been so cold, I covered our ranunculus pots with a frost cloth. And I love peeking at them. And now it's time to dive into work. I usually have a bit of time before everybody starts rolling into the kitchen for breakfast. And so I answer as many emails as I can and make a plan for the top 3 things that I want to accomplish today. It is amazing how easily I can get distracted once I sit down on the computer. And then it's breakfast. Our kids all do school from home. The girls are in Running Start, and Parker does a virtual academy style school, and we absolutely love it. It's not something I ever thought we would do, but as we dove into running our own business, we decided the best thing was if we could really craft our own schedule. And we love it because nobody has to rush off to a bus. We aren't bound to any school schedules. We get to sit and have coffee and breakfast together each morning. And now it's time to round up all of the vases that I need for the event this weekend. We store a lot of things in our attic, and the boys put a new ladder in, which is amazing, but Parker had to give me a lesson so I didn't hurt myself because I do not want to hit myself in the face with it. And now I'm on the hunt. Still, I did such a good job organizing everything in the fall that I cannot find some of the vases that I was hoping to use this weekend. But this is what it looks like to prep for the event. There's a lot of shuffling things around, staring at the shelves to decide what exactly do I want to use, double checking that I have all of the pieces that we're going to need, because we like to have everything prepped and ready. And this is our cellar. This is where we store the bulk of what we use for our events and dinners. But I still can't find those vases. Where in the world did I put them? I looked in the attic, in the cellar. Now I'm looking in the red shed and still, I'm not sure where they are. But it's time to go get flowers. I'll have to find them later. Picking up flowers takes some time because I have to drive to the market, and it's my first day back at the market this year. I order some things that I know that I'm going to need, but then so much of what we use really is determined by what looks best, what is the right color, what's in season. And right now, wax flower is in its prime. If you've never seen wax flower, oh, look it up. It's fluffy and beautiful. And in the winter, the blossoms on it get even bigger. It is going to be perfect. I don't always get everything that I need from the market. I love to get things from our local growers, but it's January and there isn't that much growing locally right now. But thankfully, one local flower farmer had some helleborus that she could cut for me. And so I got to go and chat with Courtney and drive around her beautiful flower farm. I love hearing all of the dreams and the thoughts and the ideas, what she's moving and what she's growing. Flower farming is an incredible business, and I'm so grateful for all of the local growers who supply us with so many beautiful flowers. I'll be sure to be back in the summer and show you what her farm looks like in bloom. But now it's time to get all of these flowers into water. They need to hydrate and rest so that we can play with them tomorrow and create some florals for the event. And now it's time to pause all the work. I try to put my phone away, put the computer away, and just enter back into family life. It isn't always possible, but any day that I can, I want to be right here, hearing all about what happened. First day at work and silliness that happened in classes. And then it's dinner. I deeply value making dinner. It isn't something that I always saw the deep value in, but as our kids have gotten older, it is a space that we can gather together for the day, and it means so much. And sometimes my father-in-law or mother-in-law will pop by, and Maddie wanted to show him her new apron because she just got a new job. And that, my friends, is today. Gathering flowers, getting ready to create more beauty. I'm so glad that you could join me. We'll be sure to share more days like this. And next up, I gotta show you what we create with these flowers.